Hello and welcome to another Roll for Crit stream. Today, I've been lucky enough to get my hands on one of these boxes of Strixhaven Japanese cards. It is a set booster box, not a draft. This is what I was able to get at a reasonable price. I can't even imagine getting a draft box, assuming that they were printed at the same rate as they were over here. But hopefully, the big reason is because these are the Japanese cards, we might get some of those Japanese alternate arts. Now, if you don't know, Strixhaven's set is all based on a Harry Potter-like magical school, and there turns out that there is an archive of a library of spells from not just from their plane, but from other planes. Now, most of these, if you saw my last stream of opening, were just they're cool, some cool cards in there, but I don't know why, but they decided to make some alternate ones designed in Japanese style that only really appear in either collector packs or Japanese ones. I mean, I know why, but I don't like why. At least it's only a guess. But these are really cool. And in fact, I should have set this up earlier, but let me see if I can just grab it here. Just give me a moment. There we go. So, as you can see, the Japanese ones are very much desired, with Demonic Tutor. Ironically, not the foiled version. Apparently, it's just the regular one, being $185 with Time Warp, of course, extra turns. Everyone loves that. It seems foil don't beat the non-foil versions are not are more desirable than the foiled, which makes sense depending on the kind of foil. I don't know how their foiling is for these. They have started this etching foil, which seems a lot better. I don't know if they did for these Japanese ones, but like, look, you can see a couple of these. Honestly, I like them a lot more, not just because of the art, but I think the biggest thing is, like, if you look at this Demonic Tutor, the Japanese one top corner, versus the Demonic Tutor that can come in all the languages here, I think the fact that you remove the frame, you just get all this picture. So much more real estate. It looks like a little, but to me, that's a lot, because that's actually one of the big reasons why I'm not a big fan of the Kaldheim alternate arts in their frames. I think the frame takes up too much space. But anyways, we're here for these. So let's open this up. All right. Hey, Shagogs, thank you for the luck for the pools. Yeah, the art was awesome. And CVS Inc., as he said, we are opening these Japanese cards. Mostly for those alternate Japanese arts. So we got our still same setup here, all the fun stuff. So I assume you don't care about that until I start opening. But our big thing here really is we're just gonna look for those rares, because I cannot read Japanese, so I cannot read the cards to you. If we see anything else cool, we'll put it aside. But first pack, let's go. Throw that aside. All right. So I don't know how they're gonna order through this. So first pack we're gonna see. So we got our Japanese alternate art. With someone jumping through a portal. Put that up there. Got a mountain. Okay, so good. We have the commons. We'll have the rare at the end. And don't remember. I do know that one's guy getting kicked out of military school. That one I remember. And we go through here. Oh, well, we got a mythic. That's good, right? No idea what that card is. And look, our first Japanese alternate. I should have pulled up the all of them so I could actually tell you what card I actually just pulled. So let's actually find that right now so I can have that ready to go. So next time I can just tell you. And all right, so we've got our hands on Village Rites. It is a 1-cost instant that as additional cost you must sacrifice a creature. And if you do, draw 2 cards. Still, look at that. That is pretty awesome. I am happy with that. That is already one off the gate. That's great. Oh, and there's another one. This is foil. All right, so we get to test the foil. Oh, and here's an English Death Knight. Okay, I guess we can get English cards in here. But that foil looks pretty good. Oh, is that stamp the rarity? I didn't even notice the stamp on this. So this is the foil versus the non-foil. I mean, I prefer the non-foil, I think, a little bit, but not because I think the foiling's bad. I actually think this foiling looks pretty solid for the most part. The only thing I would say that they need to do is, like I brought up with the Digimon cards, they should have made that etched gold or whatever shiny metallic rarity it is. But let me tell you what we've got here. We've got... Oh, by the way, you can all hear me, right? I tend to forget to unmute myself, but considering that no one is saying I can't hear you, I assume I actually did my job for once. Anyways, back to this. We're going to... Oh, there we go. We got to remember the actual framing. I feel like I should know this considering there's a planeswalker on there. I very much recognize her. I don't like her. She ruined one of my favorite planes. And where in the world? And it's not Zendikar. That's where she's from. Where is this card? I can't actually find it. That is weird. Oh, there it is. All right, we've got Increasing Vengeance. Oh, I remember this card. 2 red for an instant. Copy target instant and sorcery spell you control. If this spell was cast from the graveyard, copy that spell twice instead. May choose new targets for the copies, with a flashback as well. Pretty good. Probably not worth much, I assume. I'm just used to. But 2 Japanese alt arts right off the bat. I mean, that is a great start to this stream. Still looking for that demonic tutor, because yes, I will be able to use one of those. I don't think either of my decks use these. Honestly, I think I'm more likely to make a deck to use that. Knowing me, at least my thing. Maybe in my, I did buy also, I didn't have it here, I wasn't planning to open it, but the Witherbloom Commander deck. Mostly because that guy. I don't know what I'm doing, but there's a chef, and I'm building a deck for him. And I cannot wait. Hoser reminding me, yes, audio and visuals are good. Thank you, Hoser. You are the one who watches over the Roll for Crit streams. And Fancy Panda is letting me know that card was very fitting for Nihiri. Yeah, that was her name. She's a jerk. A very good example of a villainous white character. I very like how she was designed in terms of story. I hate her, but I respect her place in the story. All right, so we got a Japanese token, which I like. The best thing about the tokens is no one's really everyone gets it. It's a spirit. If you know the general art, there's no like other text you have to remind. Like, what does it do again? Oh, I have it backwards. So my bad. Put those aside. On our art, ooh, a signed card. This box is already looking very nice for me. And oh yeah, and these are all lessons at the beginning, if I recall correctly. So I know this one has the sloth because I love the sloth. Gotta love it. This one, I love the artwork of that card. And I know it's supposed to be like it's repeating the past or something, but really, I love what they did for Lore Hold here. It's my favorite colors. What are these people? I don't know what school. Oh, this rare. I remember getting 2 of those last time. So now I got a third one Japanese. And there we go. Another full art. And let's find out what we've got here. As I scroll, look through this beautiful piece. It's sometimes you're just like, I'm just happy with the piece. I don't know what it does, but I'm happy with it. Tainted Pact. Okay, this one is, I think, one of the big hits we could get. In fact, let's just go back to the webpage. Oh, it's taking that webpage. Perfect, I can actually show you. Tainted Pact. This is what it does. 2 in a black. Exile top card of your library. You may put that card into your hand unless it has the same name as another card exiled this way. Repeat until you exile 2 cards the same name, whichever comes first. So I'm pretty sure I saw this. Did I? Yeah, right here. $53. So the 3rd most expensive card. And is there another one? Nope, but still. Yeah. So that was a big hit. All right. And we know the token, which I'm actually pretty happy with. I'm hoping for some more tokens, especially pests, since I'm sure I'm going to be using a lot of those. So 2 packs in, we've already hit 3 of these beautiful bad boys. Really happy with that. Man. All right, so I gotta be more careful opening. Another signed card. This is just... Am I going to just get all my good stuff in the first few packs? Is that how this is going to go? Go through this. All right, there's a rare, and it's a flip rare. I'm going to pull it aside because I can see the Japanese art. We're just going to flip it over. Not sure what the card is. I don't remember this card. And I'll put that with my rares over here. And the one we got. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is one of the worst cards, but one of the best arts. Yes, this is Divine Gambit. It is a 2-cost white card. It's a sorcery. Exile target artifact, creature, and or enchantment. In fact, I'll just pull up the webpage here. An opponent controls. That player may put a permanent card from their hand on the battlefield. Really don't like this spell. I want this poster. I want this all over the walls of Roll for Crit. No, I don't care what Jonathan says. This is such a beautiful piece for such a card I would never play. There we go. That's what you're seeing. I should actually go back so you can see this. Just look at that. I mean, come on. Is that art not awesome? And for a little color pasties, look at they're so cute. And, ooh, Blood Avatar. He apparently, in the story, takes off Will's leg. So we'll see how that affects the twins. I'm just sleeving all the Japanese at this point. I don't know. Like I said, that one could not be worth much or something. Fancy Panda, yeah, converting it is divine. And the rare was Pestilent Cauldron. Jagog saying is agreeing with me on the art. And Hoser is letting me know I am on fire. Don't let Jonathan hit it with the extinguisher. Oh, I'm not worried about Jonathan. I'm worrying about Hasbro. All right, not signed, but one of the Elder Dragons, which I wish I got. Maybe I'll get him in this. All right, let's move through this. Pretty happy so far. I love the greenhouse. The greenhouses, I will say this, got some of the best puns, I feel. Like there's some bear cards in there just amazing. I forget what this does, but it's sort of like, I think it's if you have, you get +7/+7 as long as you have 7 lands or something like that. It's a flip card, so once again, we're going to pull back, reveal this. Looks like something that does clones, I'm guessing. Now, as a player, I love these dual cards. For opening for streams, not as much. So what do we got? All right, it's another rare. It's a land, so I actually could use that. And one of the regular ones with the Japanese writing. That's still fine. I think this is, like, not misdirect, but something that changes the target of a spell. And another little foil guy, and no token. I am being told now that the green card was 5/5 for 8 lands. All right, so I was right. Something that gives a boost for having lots of lands. Put that away over there. All right, let us continue this. Boom. All right, so our Lorehold, once again, great pick for me. I love that college. Ooh, Foily Land. Speaking of which, I don't know if you've all seen this, but they've started the spoilers for the D&D set and stuff. So probably going to talk about that maybe when more have come out. Because I can get away with that. I do board games and RPGs, so maybe I'll talk about what my thoughts on this crossover. Also, what was the other thing they spoiled a bit for? Oh, yeah. The next Modern Horizon. Moving forward. Apparently this is a really good spell, I believe, in Standard. All right, that's the finale, I think, or whatever they call it for the... Wow, Silver Quill. And... All right, that... I'm almost... This one I can guess is Teferi? Not Teferi. Tezzeret. That's the name. Tezzeret's Gambit. It is the regular one, though, which is a little sad, but... You know what? It's still a very nice card. You got some foil here. And a Knowledge Pool in English. I guess the list is only in English. It never occurred to me that they would do that or not. And Fancy Panda is saying that the elephant dude from Lorehold is fantastic. I don't know his story, actually. I don't remember. I know the Silver Quill... I don't want to say mascot, because that's a whole nother meaning in it, but like the main character they have for Silver Quill was not... I think he was swayed, not fully swayed, I guess, tempted by the bad guys who really weird their story. What was going on, at least from the summary I've heard and what I can understand from it. But I don't know what the rest of the main cast did. Silver Quill? Those two are probably where I'd end up. Actually, not Silverquill. I'm terrible with language, but I like those colors in Magic. I'd probably end up. Witherbloom or Lorehold. Witherbloom is why I'm a Hufflepuff, is because I actually like creatures. So I'd probably end up there, and I think I got a little Slytherin, and Witherbloom would, I think, show that much better. At least no one feels bad about which house you're in, except for maybe Silverquill, but that's because they only showed the bad side of it as compared to the good it has to offer. So I think that was just more of what we got to see from the house. All right, that's our rare. And all right, we've got another Japanese alternate art. So to the webpage. Let's see. It's someone in a burning kimono. Komodo? Am I saying that right? I can't even speak my own language, let alone words from. All right. Infuriate. 1 cost red to give target creature +3/+2 till end of turn. Doesn't sound like much until you play draft. Then you are going to be dreading these kinds of things. Trust me. I use it a lot. It's one of my favorite things to go. Red. I love red in draft. Red is all my red decks in draft tend to do so much better. And of course, that artwork is once again awesome. Ooh, the Foily twins and our lost little friend and an elemental token. Oh, Fancy Panda saying, I don't know his story, just what they can glean from the cards he's on. The elephant. Well, yeah, he's a Lorehold. That already makes him awesome. There's nothing wrong with that college. I'm sure there's no bad thing about sticking to hierarchy or the old rules and stuff. No. All right, here we go. Nope. Oh, it's the card I was talking about. So, once again, another art. A lot of the art is either signed or it's in my house where I like, so I'm pretty happy with that. Cool art. Going through. Oh, I think this is the legendary person to represent. I always forget the name of their house. I don't know why the red-blue one always escapes me. And there's the one for the Silverquill. And this was the card actually designed by the World Championship card. See, I remember some of these things. All right, this is the Theft of the Firstborn, but in the old school style. And, well, it's the old school, but it's foily. Not sure which card that is, though. I don't recognize this one. Give me a second. I can find this really quick. Cultivate. Oh, it's our classic I actually like this in the Japanese foil Cultivate. This would be great. And in fact, I bet my brother would love this. He's a green player, and he actually can read the cards, so I think that's perfect for him. So we'll actually make sure. Ooh, treasure. We keep this nice and sleeved. But we must move on. Prismari, I'm told. Is the name. I'm sorry that for anyone who's from there that I can remember, which is bad if you consider comparing to the college I went to, it would pretty much be mostly a Witherbloom and Prismari school. I should know what my college would have been good at. Let's see. Fancy Panda's telling me that some of the signed ones are worth a few bucks. Yeah, but I never sell any of this stuff. I'm not clever like that. A very cute one. Very nice. I wish we had the... Man, how different would it be if we actually had other non-human sentient, not significantly, sentient in a way that we could at least talk with each other. I know that's a whole bag of worms I just opened up, so maybe we'll just continue on and not talk about it. So moving forward, a lot of white, red, and a little black. All right, we got it. Yeah, that wasn't rare. It looks like this is probably one of the finale cards where you can pay a cheaper cost but give your opponent a benefit. So... All right, I know this one. It's D-Spark. A card I was tempted to throw into my decks, but I got the one with Sorin and Avacyn on there in a promo art. So, ooh, that one's cool. Foily Lesson and a Clearwater Goblet. Mirrodin. how you've made me hate any kind of artifact deck that comes across my path. CBS Inc. asks if I and Jonathan are ever going to do some gaming streams on Twitch. I'd love to join in. If you're talking about just playing video games, I just finished the Arkham Horror and Mother's Embrace. Jonathan is going through the entire Resident Evil series. He's way behind, so he's not starting at 8. I'm sorry. I should have pushed him on that, but it's worth it. You get to watch with him. He's not rushing anything. He's currently in Code Veronica. He's waiting on 4 because it was just announced that's going to come to VR. And then after that, we need to find out how to do the PS VR streaming because we want to hit 7. You want to watch him on VR, right? So we are working on that. But after this, I'll probably start something. If you mean multiplayer, that is something we might do, maybe not as much. We're still working on just trying to not screw up regular Twitch. I mean, watch my previous streams, I screw up the sound all the time. So when we get a little better and maybe know how to put some of the cooler sound effects and all the graphics and all the fun stuff, we'll add multiplayer. So maybe do some Jackbox and stuff because that would be pretty fun. But stay tuned, keep watch. It's at least 2 streams a week, but we may do more. We're going to try to do more, but we guarantee 2 right now. I can promise you that. Anyways, on to this pack. We got our Silver Quill guy. Very nice. Going through this. Gonna clear. I want to know the actual rules for this game. And I want to see college campuses of kids trying to play this just like Quidditch. I want to see this happen. I challenge the Magic community to find or at least make up the rules for this and play it. Or at least when we can all get together. It's the blue-red flip. So we're going to just hide that so we don't see what's on the other side. A blue-red flip. Very cool. And what do we have? Boom! It's the Prismari command. That's the word. Oh, and we got... Oh, this is the healing one. I think it's 2 to heal 3 life. I'm going to look at exactly... Something warding, I'm going to bet. And it looks like... Revitalize. Gain 3 life and draw a card. That is cool. So, boom. Oh, and a foil. And a rule set for one of the draft packs, which I swore I would do someday. I was really worried I wasn't going to open only 2 or 3, but right now I've got 6 already. One of which is one of the big 3. So, I mean, I want Demonic Tutor. Not going to lie. But I can't complain. I don't know if I can. CBS was referring to more of board games on Steam or something. Yeah, we'll probably do more of that too now that we've gotten the setup better. And I'd rather probably go through Tabletop Simulator and stuff. Maybe if there are obviously things like Wingspan. You know, things that have a digital version. I just say that because that's the first one that comes to mind for me. Yeah, definitely. We're going to do more things like that. So, no, wrong side. There we go. We've got our art. And I believe that is the White Dean for Lorehold, not the red one. And we got, it looks like stopping someone's ink. You can't ruin my clothes. And what do we got? All right, it is still one of the Mystic Archives. I will not go to the webpage. I'll just look it up quickly. Where is it? There it is. Adventurous Impulse. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put them in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. All right, not bad. What do we got here? A cool little foil. And a fun little pass token. Yeah. Boom. Put that over there. Scythe is one too. We could do that. My only problem with the Scythe one is the time system just because I'm slow And I'd feel better if I played a few games of Scythe beforehand, and I just don't see, like, I know why it's there and stuff. It's a me problem. It's not the game's fault. All right. Probably one of my favorite artists in the current Magic the Gathering set right now. Well, I'm going to mispronounce the name, so I'll just say it. It's just right there. But the art just pops, and the lines are just so beautiful. I just love this person's art. I really need to get some Magic prints of something. All right, we're going through. Angry portrait artist. Oh, actually, going back to this, with them drawing ink in the portraits, if they ever do another unset, I want someone from the, like, Silver Quill Dropout, or that's not right because they could still, actually, no, it should be Silver Quill Graduate. It could be either. I don't know. Consult an artist on it because they'll be able to make a good enough joke that they can relate to each other. Of someone who, like, draws the sketches in the cities that are much more, like, cartoony, like, big eyes and stuff. All right, we got this. It looks like a kill spell of some sort. Oh. I love this card in the artwork. It is right here. Eliminate. Destroy target creature. This is one of the ones where I'm angrier that the English ones have the title because both of them, I think, are just on point. Like, there are a lot that I feel like the Japanese ones do a fantastic job, but, like, that English one, it is not slacking. This is such beautiful artwork. And it's frankly a shame that one gets, just because one doesn't have a frame. Inkling. Very woomy. And let's sleeve this bad boy. Boom. Like, yeah, CBS Ink is including on the timing aspect. If they just made it an option, that's all that matters. That's the best. And that shouldn't be... I'm backseat programming, I'm sorry, but I think that should be within the cards. Pun sort of attended here. But moving on. All right, what do we got? Boom. Oh, this is the Infuriate. It never occurred to me that the artworks would include the Mystical Archives. Awesome. All right, we're going through. That person is so happy to be at college. They're obviously a freshman. The Mage Hunters, which, for something that sounded so scary, this is, as far as I know, the only card of them. You'd think they'd be something like Slivers, where there'd be like a whole group of them. This is some Rebirth card. I vaguely remember the card. Honestly, I love that. I love that the art came with the card. That just tickles me. Another worm. I like that. I need more weird worms. There was one worm I found an artwork for that was just adorable. I gotta get tokens for it. Not worm, sorry, pest. There's something called a pest. They are not pests at all. They are adorable. Especially I love that one pest that apparently has lived way too long. Apparently I was right. The card I thought was happy was called First Year Student. Or Eager First Year. Yep. Yeah, they have not learned. They have no sleep cycle anymore. All right, that is the... I don't think that's Witherbloom. I think that's the Quadrix is the name of the blue-green one. I think that's the green the admin. I literally forgot what they called the leaders. But, yeah. Anyways, we're moving forward. That card I love. The perfect square just makes something a 4/4. Such a dumb math joke, which makes it great. It's the guy I was just talking about. All right. I'm going to start talking about all the Elder Dragons when I open packs now. So, yeah, this guy's great because he is a flip card. The card is of this guy, and the backside is the search for him. This is such a flavorfully great card. I love it. So I'm going to really happy with that. And behold the card I have. Boom! Is that? No. Who is that? It looks like one of the bad guys, but I'm pretty sure the main bad guy is a flip card. Oh, not pesticide. Terminate? Something like that. Or Assassin's Trophy. That might be it, yeah. So, boom. 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 Dean, that's the word I was looking for. Quadrix Dean. Opening up all these magic cards. Boom. And there we have, I want to say, Rich Spoiled Kid. That is a Spiky Drake. And that is your Mean Girl Walk. Oh, this is one of the lands. That's cool. That's a good one. Which is a little weird with what they actually are in the story, but I won't get into that. Oh, not Foretold. Come on, Will. You should be able to. Strategic Planning. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest in your graveyard. All right. Foil. And Bubble! We got a Bubble! This is a very good card. Very nice with that. And put that there. What is our ratio so far? All right, we've officially passed in regular Mystic Archives versus Japanese ones. Boom. And there's our buddy. Hello. Right. Those Elder Dragons, man, are really cool. I hope I get one. I didn't get one last time. That looks like a Kelpie. This is, yes, a flip card, so we're just going to pop. This one, he can be sacrificed to protect all your guys, and that is the opposite, which can board wipe everything. And I believe the art is actually one piece. And are you ready? And boom! I think this had a cool ability, but I hate that it's like conspiracy theorist or something like that. And not a fan of guy peddling conspiracies. So, yeah. One of the first we've ever saw Ponder, if I recall correctly. No, Opt, sorry. I should know better. It's a simple 1 blue to scry 1, then draw 1. Ah, God, but look at that art. So nice. And no token. Trash. But let's opt in a few more of these Japanese alternate arts. Gonna open up all these fun cards. Hope for some good stuff, or at least cards I use. Oh, there's the card. So we already got it. So I'm hoping that's a good match, but let's not have it in the pack. Let's go for some Elder Dragons. Elder Dragons, yeah, we want Elder Dragons. Gonna flip through these. Can't read them. This is a demon, which I remember when it was first revealed, someone told me a deck idea to attack really quick, but I don't know if that's actually a thing in Standard right now. Probably more in Arena. Someone might know there. And boom. Oh, we got the healing. This is the regular version of the healing card we got before. And there's our little elephant buddy and another elemental token. So put that there. Put that there. Any of you actually played much in either, probably on Arena, Standard? Are there any cards that are just from Strixhaven Decimating? Or is it just still Eldraines around, so you can't do much with that giant? There's a little Blood God, Blood Avatar. Don't know what his deal is outside of that. He's just the Blood God, Blood for the Blood God. Is there any lore of why he's there at Strixhaven? But, alright. Moving on, we go through. I don't know why I stopped on that card. This is a card I also didn't really like. I think it exiles everything, and I think it's called Graduation. It should have been called Spring Break. It should have been the break people leave, not like graduation, because they don't come back. They leave for good. Counterspell. Nope. Nope. That's just nope. Nope, 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 nope. And Foil land and rules. All right, let's continue. Boom. It looks like a Prismari. Not sure what's going on there. Not sure if it's attacking or the water's entangling that person. Oh, well, rare lesson. It's remembering Gideon. Very sad. One of, I think, 3 eye creatures, not including changelings. That's cheating. All right, cool rare. Riding an elemental tiger. Who wouldn't want to do that? And boom. Not sure which card that is. But we'll continue through. Oh, a solitary monk. Protection from black and has shadow. Oh, remember shadow? Those were the times. And while we're at that, let me just look up what this card is really quick. Since... Da-na-na-na-na-na. Is it one that I actually got? Oh, it's Lightning Bolt. 3 damage. Not bad. I like that we got 2 of the basic cards here. You know, your classic counterspell, Lightning Bolt. It's... Do you play red or blue? This is like the homage, the original classic spells. Now we continue. All right. So it's an elephant, an angry elephant. We're getting more Prismari cards now. I'm saying they're not doing as well as those early cards. Prismari, bear puns. Got to go with bear puns. But sorry, not doing as well. So let's see if they can help us through. All right, so this person, as far as I know, does not appear in the story. And apparently, the leader of the bad guys in the story was angry that they weren't chosen to be an oracle, which is an oracle. But I don't think they explain what an oracle is. Anyway, let's just hide that so you can see the other side, and boom. Mountscape, nice, and person. And I think they are designed to combo so they just sort of keep going into each other, keep drawing it back and using both sides. Which, repeating over and over again, very green-blue. And the other card, boom! This is the Dragon Scale person that you got the promo of if you pre-ordered. Is this Time Warp? Not Time Warp, I mean, Nope, I'm wrong. It's Mind's Desire. Shuffle your library and then exile the top card of your library. Until the end of the turn, you may play that card without its mana cost, and it has Storm. Oh, for all the Storm players out there. And, ooh, Bogart Arsonists. Pretty much, I don't like your planes. They've really stopped doing the hate on a color cards. They really don't like that. But, I thought they were fun. And, I mean, yeah... It could hose a color, but also it's like if a color gets too big in his britches, then that card becomes really good. But look, that is one thing I'm willing to say. I'm not a Magic designer and don't think it's the worst thing in the world to lose. Compared to like what's happening. We're seeing it, but once again, White could use more love. Oh, nope. We did not just get an art of the back of a Magic card. They should do that. One of them should just have really pretty back art. All right, Lorehold, we're in my house. We're in my college, so this should be good. I'm calling this one to be good. Wolf Deer thing. A reminder that no matter what Elder God you face, whether it's the Mother of the Black Goat or Cthulhu or the Eldrazi, throw squirrels at it. They can't do anything about it. Oh, there's the green demon we were talking about. So we'll just hide the cards. Look at that. Very nice. And boom. It's the, I think, culmination of lessons or something like that. Oh, and that's the Eldrazi guy. His card. So, there we go. Inkling token. Very woomy. Alright. Looks like I might have found all my Japanese all cards, which is fine. We got some good ones. Oh, there's a mythic lesson. That's the one where you get all the mascots except not all the mascots. You only get the ones for the ones that don't have subtext to them. All right, we got one of the Elder Dragons, and it's the one I probably wanted. It's perfect for Commander because you can do a lot of politics with this card. I like it a lot. Very happy that I finally have a copy of this card. Yes, it's wordy in Japanese. Probably not the one I want in a language I can't read. Oh, hello. We've got a cool one. To the webpage. And let's see if we can find it. It is... Nope, that's not it. Where is it? There you are. Strategic planning. It's the one from before. All right. Blue and a colorless to look up the top 3 cards of the library, put one in your hand, and the rest in your graveyard. So, all right. Awesome. Little foil underneath there and rules. Just when I said I think we've hit the end of it, it throws me one just to remind me. There could be more. There could be more. Acquisition of Call as Elected, someone is telling me. Boom. All right, here we go. It is a Silver Quill Mage System Resort, but that's all I can tell. Dun, da, da. Oh, I think I got like 5 of those when I opened my English set booster. Great art again. I think that's the the blue greenhouse's command. All right. So we've got, this is the snakeskin, something like that. I want to say snakeskin. Snakeskin Veil. I was close. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control and it gains hexproof. All right. Boom. We are down to the... Oh, we got some time. It's not that far. I thought it was far off, but not really. And, nope. Boom. That's a forest. I think that was in the last pack. Someone's in trouble. You're in trouble. Is there a snitch? There needs to be a snitch card. I don't remember this card. I don't know what this land does. But it's land, so it's probably good. And there's another one. To the webpage we go. Nope. Where's person with headache? I'm going to take a shot in the dark. Something with discard. Duress, yep. Opponent reveals their hand, chooses a non-creature, non-land card from it, and they discard it. So, that is awesome. And Angry Bear or Rat. Not sure which. So, put the art card over there. And then sleeve this bad boy in here. And we continue forward. By the way, feel free to ask questions here if you want. And of course, any questions you want to answer on our podcast, we have a little mini Meeple Gallery segment there where we will read questions and answer some. So, and we'd love to hear your questions, whether it comes to board games, card games, RPGs, general trends. Let us know. And there's the card, our Divine Gambit from before. And that's foily. And another pest, yay! A pest joins the fray. All right, here we go. The command for Silver Quill. All right. So we're moving along. This is your, if you ever want to make a commander deck that is oops, only spells, this is your guy. It's a walking, talking book. Because, oh no, it's not flipped, so I don't need to hide it. Ta-da! D-Spark Japanese. That one I know, because you can't mistake Nicobolas. And I love this moment because I hate that villain. So I'm so glad to see him out of here. I even never looked at the God It's Eternal on there. Just Look at their faces. That is just truly terrifying. And a lesson with the rule book. But yeah, these set boosters are obviously awesome. The fact that you can get these instead. These are just pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Sorry, let me just check one thing really fast here. Just... cool. Give me a minute, so sorry. Is this working? Sorry, there's something weird going on here. There we go. All right, sorry. Over there, you go. Okay. Yeah, we still got a few packs left. Boom. How come every time I turn it sideways, then it's one of the vertical ones, and when I don't do that, it's one of the horizontal ones? The worst luck. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. I skipped over 2 rares. Not sure which either of these are. Is this the one that you can have any amount of sorceries in your deck? Like your rat's equivalent? And ta-da! That's the redirect one. You'll probably want to see. Is... Oop, I definitely passed it because I'm pretty sure it's near the bottom. Thought it was. Yeah, there it is. Negate. Counter non I guess it's not a redirect. It's just a counter non-creature spell. But I love that. Like, once again, just the comparison. The fact that there's no border here. Like, imagine that much being covered up. I know my fingers are fat and it's a little exaggerated, but still. That little bit of extra gives so much more wiggle room. It's so nice. Ooh, Gatekeeper Malkier. I actually had a standard vampire deck that would really abuse people. And I actually was able to beat up some decks that had much more expensive cards in it. Thanks to cards like that. So that is pretty cool. And boom. Angry Pathfinder Worm. As we go through, we got a rare Silver Quill. And wait a minute. No, this is something else. But still, another Japanese card that looks awesome. And it's this one. Oh, it's Counterspell. It's Counterspell. I'm using that. I'm definitely using that. Boom. And token. Counterspell. Counterspell. It's a fun spell, don't you know? Oh, we're down to the final 3, folks. Thank you so much for joining us during this unpacking. You know, nothing too as crazy as a video game. Cool stuff. Oh, I actually flipped it the right way this time. It's been a blast, and it's been fun getting these, especially these alternate card arts are so cool. And, yeah, of course, there'll be Magic, but there's also going to be board games and video games. Resident Evil, definitely. We hope you enjoy. Oh, and there's another. God. So many. It's like we're going to you got to start off with a bunch. We're finishing you off with a bunch. And this one is... Where is... Girl in... Oh, that doesn't really help narrow things down. There. Grape Shot. Deal 1 damage, but with Storm. Now looking at it, I should have realized. Grape Shot. Another token. There we go. So, last two left. Cool, awesome wings. I just love that. Just pass. Nope. Fail. Going back, hold on. This is the library. This looks like a terrible library to walk around. Like everything looks like a curved surface. And that's a rare end. I think I got a... Oh, yes. Yes. The split second artifact removal. One of my favorite cards. A great way to say, I don't like your combo, so I'm ending it here without you being able to respond. Corrosive Grasp, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, it is. Oh my god, I am so happy. That was, like, Demonic Tutor, one of the reasons that I want that one a lot is because I use it in a bunch of stuff. Duh. As a commander player. But Counterspell, Corrosive Grasp, like, that's used in a lot of my stuff too. That's like, I'm mostly a commander player for those. But, so yeah, pretty happy with that. At the last pack, this is the last one. Everyone, give me your energy. All right, before I open it, I'll look through. If I had to choose, if I could tell you which one going in here, that's not Demonic Tutor, because that's too easy. If I could choose one of the Japanese alt cards to come in here, actually, I got a lot of the ones I'd want then. I think I'd probably go with... It's really hard, honestly. A lot of these are just so... I just want prints of this stuff, man. If I had to choose, I think it would be either... I think Crux of Fate, because I got that in my English, but we all know that was photoshopped art and not in the, oh, this is fine way, more of the steely way. And I like dragons. Primal Command looks awesome. I like the art for it, but I know it's banned as channel. Sign in Blood, it was also a really cool one. So, all right. Let's open this final pack. So, we've got, as far as I know, the only lion in this set. I don't know if they're on the plane or not. A Forest. A Blue-Green Lesson. Angry Spirit. Nice Spirit. Angry Spirit. Nice Spirit. Angry Spirit. Artist who doesn't understand the difference of inflammable and flammable. Very fast artist. The Black-Green Land. All right, so this is it, folks. Are we going to get a regular one or one of the full arts? Boom! It is a full art one, and it is of... I'll put you... There you go. Where is it? Where's Angry Man hunched over studying? I went too far. You probably all saw him. We're like, Will, it's there. Am I just missing it? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Compulsive Research. Probably should have guessed that if I remembered the actual things. 3 for sorcery. Target player draws 3 cards. Then that player discards 2 cards unless they discard a land. So pretty good. And that's the result of your Compulsive Research right there. With a token. All right. So, what did we find out? First off, I think I got more cool stuff in this box than the other one. At least that I did get a Fairy's Protection. That was the one good thing. But in terms of what we got, let's take a look. We got all these regular archive ones, including some rares and some good ones like Counterspell and Lightning Bolt. Really fun ones right there. Obviously, we got some rares, the big ones being, at least for me, the lands. Always good to have the lands, and they're pretty simple. And this dragon, very happy to have that. Gotta love the dragon. Other cool stuff too, obviously. And of course, my pest friend. But so much cool stuff here. Oh, I put some of the foils in there. But obviously what you came here for, what I came here for. Oh, I forgot to show with the other ones because this one's separated. The foil cultivate. Japanese alt arts. We ended with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of these. 2 in foil. Honestly, that is pretty fun. This one being the big winner in terms of pricing, but in terms of, for me, these 2, very simple, nothing too complicated. I know what they are. And, I mean, they're all really great art-wise. Just, yeah, I would say that those, if I had to choose 2, just, at least from off the top of my head that are in my decks. I am happy overall. I wanted Demonic Tutor, but they're expensive. I don't know what else I'd get, but overall, a great time. Corrosive Grip, really cool. And I really hope maybe that they understand just how cool these are and make them at least a little bit more, at least have them maybe pop up in the other set booster boxes. I know you want more people to buy collector packs, but maybe give us a chance. That'd be cool. And obviously I'm drawn automatically towards Japanese art. That's the one, no. But I'm saying, like, the next set, is the D&D officially the next set? I'm sticking with standard stuff, not counting Modern Horizons. But, like, maybe we go, even though it's not, like, because, yeah, I mean, Magic School isn't strictly on one region or something, but, like, what if we got art from another region? We just went all around the world, and it wasn't designed to connect. So, like, the next one's D&D, get a bunch of artists from India. That could be really cool. Like, all these different interpretations in these, and more importantly, I was about to show this guy. This no border. Let the art sing. That will be so good. Oh, I would just be so excited for that. You can just design your decks with such cool themes, and it's a great way to add then much needed cards that need reprints, and everyone get one in design that speaks to whatever maybe their deck's going for. And I mean, everyone's gonna love it. I think it's a win-win. Regardless, this has been my unboxing of Japanese box of Strixhaven. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, Hoser, Fancy Panda. Fancy Panda says, time to return to Kamigawa. There are dozens of us, but unfortunately that's it. Pretty sure Kamigawa is like a 9 on the return scale. Unfortunately, we're not going back there anytime soon. Maybe another plane that has the theme like that, but it's not going to be Kamigawa. I'm sorry. It's not a war we're going to win. Anyways, if you want to know more, of course, don't forget to subscribe and follow and get notifications of the next time we stream. Should be Monday right now with Resident Evil. We're going to do some bit more recording stuff over the weekend, but I will try to get some more board game stuff, be it digital or not as much overhead because that's a pain just setting this up and making sure the pieces in play. Like this, I'm just opening packs. But I'll try to do some of that too. Let me know what you'd like to see in the comments. Watch our podcast and let us know your thoughts on that art. And of course, we've got more reviews coming out. So keep an eye out for those. We just had one for King of 12. Tomorrow, there will be one for... my brain just went blank. Umbravia from Pandasaurus. Really cool game. Really interesting bidding game. And then come Monday, we got one for Canvas coming out. I'm going to be doing the art designing game because this expansion is on Kickstarter And by the time I release it, it should be about 48 hours left. So you'll still have time if you want to back that and get the new expansion with it, or maybe just the base. Here are my thoughts on that. So a lot of great stuff coming up, and of course some previews and some other things as well. Cool guests on all our show too. We just had Jason from Shelf Stories on in our last podcast. Not lost. It is not lost. It is found. One of the coolest guys ever. Really suggest you go and check out his videos. I just was so happy that he came on our show. I was really happy. It meant a lot. And of course, there's so many other cool guests along the way. Make sure you stay tuned. And thank you so much. I will. I'm done plugging all and everything I have. And this has been a Roll for Crit Twitch team. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to keep playing.